Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Sucker MC in the place to be. Applebee's bottomless strip platter apple martini.
Excellent!
Yeah, it's a big 10-4 there, Big Ben. Yeah, we definitely got the front door, good buddy. Mercy sakes alive, looks like we've got us a convoy.
Yo, dog, Kenny Boucher here. Next Level Painting hitting you up on the literal best of all days on this Friday convoy. It's about to get so gangster up in here. Let me pull out the ancient Chinese tablet. Engage. Yo, we got mad old schoolers, we got new schoolers. If you're brand new to the stream, please introduce yourself. Say, hey, what's up, guys? It's my first time. And everyone here will show you things you can never unsee. What's up, guys? A lot of things happening on a Friday, as you guys know. New videos always coming out on Patreon on Fridays. Is your airbrush clogged? Is it? Well, we got a video for you then. Kind of breaks it down. It's real concise. And even later in the video, we show you some thinning techniques, kind of real time with less movie magic. Slanesh Donkey checking in. What's up, pimpin'? Thanks, brother. Mastermind. Psychotic Jester. We got old schoolers.
East Coast calling West Coast.
West Coast. Come back. 10-4.
St. Patrick's Day Commanders.
Yes, the coast is clear, homie.
That's what's up. Yo, I've been drinking green beer today. Gluten-free, of course.
I'm about to say, did you fuck up? You know it's gluten in beer, right?
I read that on the internet. I wasn't sure if it was true. I was going to try it out.
We had to look it up, remember, when we finally realized what was happening, and it turned out everything you love has gluten in it.
Even the donuts.
Especially the donuts.
Especially the donuts. Oh, gosh. So if you don't know who this is, if you're on Twitch and you don't know who this is, and you follow painting, I don't know how that is possible. But this is the ancient Chinese master himself, Kenny Boucher. We're going to bump docs and go over there and raid his stream's sweet ass here in a second. So get all those cat emojis ready. We're coming in hot. We're coming for you, Kenny.
Let's get the pants ready.
All right, everybody. We'll see you.
Love you, homie.
On Sunday. Later, bro.
That's the world famous Rob Bear of Spiky Bits, guys. If you guys didn't know who he was, I also don't know where you've been. We're going to be bumping docks here, transferring loads, and keeping this convoy rolling. As I said before, there it is. Look at all those, look at all that sweet transfer all over this ass. Welcome to the stream, guys. As I was saying, new video on Patreon. It'll be on YouTube in 2 weeks. But, new video on YouTube. Best hobby products. So, if you're not on Patreon, you're not on longword.net, and you just watch the stuff on YouTube, here it is. This is the new heat right here. You're going to want to watch that too. Alright. Oh, there they are. We're being raided. I mean, at this point, it's even like, is it even a raid? Everyone, who needs pants? Pants. Excellent. Dumb. Von Grunk, thanks for the follow. Always keep it icy. And Crafty323 and Dark Kyle, thanks, guys. Keeping it icy all day, every day. Yep, it's literally wall to wall. Breaker. Mamnor, what's up, pimpin'? Transferring the load. Wait, what? He says he's a 6-month legend. Enjoy the new streamer subscriber badges that now we have for different tiers of subbing. This is the pants party, Absinthe. Crafty, thank you for the cheers. Keep that shit alive. All right, let's see if everything's working. Let's move this thing over. Oh, you just never know in these days with Streamlabs doing what it do. Thug life.
Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Doom Gunny, thanks for the Mark of the Beast donation on this Friday. Let's see how slow Twitch alerts. Let's see how slow Streamlabs is with updating our page. Looks like Revolio Clockworth is engaged. That is a huge win. That's all day, every day. All right, I'm going to set down the ancient Chinese pad. Thank you, Crafty. Coming in clutch. Looking for those new emotes. Got to get 31 new subs to do it. We'll see if things update. Sometimes it takes 1 billion seconds. If Revolio's working, probably everything's working, though. That's kind of like where I'm at with it. There it is. Updated. Alright. We might actually have a convoy on our hands, guys. Is the legendary moderator of the stream checking in? Is my main man Ironheaded peeking? Let me know when you see that beast. Ah, that was scary. You guys see Revolio just flashed out?
Excellent.
Kermit, keep it icy, brother. So we got more big news today on this convoy. So you guys may have heard the announcement by now. Keyline Prime is a member of the Long War stream team. The Webway Jaunt. Keep it icy, bro. So my man Keyline, he holds it down. He does his thug life. He's in the scheduled, which you can find on the Long War Facebook group, which is !Network, I believe. Definitely take a look at his new schedule. He's got a brand new schedule. So anyone who's been following him, don't worry. But this week is going to be crazy because obviously Adepticon. So he is actually filling in for my man Jason, Slow Fuse Gaming. He's coming on right after me. We're going to be bumping docks, I think for the first time ever, with Keyline Prime. So that's kind of a big deal. Flickster, every time I hear it, best one. Do what we can. That tune. we try, bro. So that's kind of big news. But next week's schedule is going to be gangster. I don't even know why I'm showing you this model yet. Next week's going to be crazy. 90% of the cast of the Long War is going to be at Adepticon at Schaumburg in the Chicago outskirts. We're going to be there. I think it's literally the biggest wargaming convention in the world. We're going to be running the Long War doubles event. It's got 200 people, max capacity, playing the Bringing Hobby Back format. 50% hobby score, 50% battle score. And it is a tiny dog alert on this Friday. She's just losing her shit right now. I took her to the groomers the other day, and she just is like twice as cute as she used to be, so now she's just flaunting that everywhere. She don't give a fuck about shit now. Ooh, Ironheaded in the house. There he is. That's the legendary mod. So here's what's going to be happening, guys. Next week, during the Long War Exodus to Chicago, I think Ironheaded and Key are going to be the only network people streaming on the network post Wednesday.
Shut the f up about Moonmen!
That's the legendary LT, ancient patron of the arts, getting that Mark of the Beast donation. Much love. Show that guy some love if you can. So basically, guys, you're gonna see a whole new crazy schedule come out this Sunday night as Ironheaded and Key step up to cover the gaps. I think I'm gonna stream on Tuesday. Jason's gonna stream on Wednesday. There ain't gonna be any spiky bits on Monday though, and that's it for the rest of the week for us. So it's gonna get crazy. Shit's gonna change. Big announcements. Obviously, we don't want to keep you in the dark, but there'll be coverage. There'll be media exposure coming from Adepticon. So we're gonna do what we can. And as per the usual, if you're gonna be at Adepticon, don't be a stranger. Come right up. Handies and hugs for all. Fables. Made it to the stream. What's up? We're keeping it fresh all day, every day. Okay, guys. Here is that watch captain we were working on last week. So what I did between streams was I just blocked in, like we blocked in all that metal together. And then I just came in and blocked in some red, blocked in the skull, blocked in some colors here, blocked in some of this. I blocked in his eyes. Basically, just a bunch of the boring stuff, so we can cut right to the chase, right out the gate.
His name is John C.
Up. So that was my man. That was Max. Max coming in hot with the Mark of the Beast. Says, "Gator don't play no shit. You feel me?" Yes, I do feel you. So, Spiky Bits TV correction. He is going to be streaming 8 p.m. on Monday. Spiky Bits, can you open up a conversation on Facebook with my man Ironheaded and Keelan Prom? Because I thought you weren't. So, give him that piece of information, unless they're both in here and they heard that. Because we have a huge schedule to fill next week. But it's a lot easier knowing that you're going to be streaming on Monday. Hey, if anyone doesn't know this about Rob, he doesn't fly, so he's driving. So you got to factor an extra day in the top and the bottom of any trip with him. We're getting Keelan Prime in the hizzy. Okay. All the auto hosting going off. We're done. Are we done yet? Appreciate all the auto hosting, by the ways, and real time hosting. Either or. They both mean something. Hold on. You guys both already stream on Monday, so that doesn't really matter, right? That doesn't even matter, right? You guys just do your normal thing on Monday. It shouldn't even affect you. Okay.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Yo, is that my man Wouter Van Asseldunk? Wouter Van Asseldunk coming in hot with $30, getting those Yodobs. Love you. Ultimate Cody, legend. Love it, homie. Everyone says they keep seeing Ironheaded, but I haven't seen him say one thing.
His name is John C.
Ray Silver, thank you for the Mark of the Beast donation. Much love. Oh, and Slow Fuse. There it is. Jason Craze coming in hot. I don't know if he's actually at the computer. He might be learning how to play Infinity right now. But if you didn't know, there's lots of streamers in the stream today. Ironheaded Key, Flickster. I think there's definitely more. But definitely click on these people's names.
Your dues, Jack? Yes, sir. The check is in the mail.
Congratulations on that redemption, my man. Wouter Van Asseldon getting that gift bag. What are you doing, tablet? Oh, I will literally fuck this tablet up. Oh, come on. The ancient Chinese tablet kind of being a dick. Oh, wait, you know what? We don't have the proprietary Vallejo Dark Earth stand. There we go. All right, now we're good. Okay. Now we can start. I feel like we got all that out of the way. So here's what's up. We're going to start doing some washes, and then while the washes are drying, we can do some edging on some of that black, I think. Where did I put my dark tone though? I just had it. You guys see me set it down when I was moving the pad? What? Oh, there we go. Found it. Shinkuza, the legend himself. Most of the stuff you guys have redeemed has gone out. The gift bag ultras have not though, because I'm still waiting on Gamer's Grass. It should be here this week though. All Patreon packages have gone out. And Shinkuza, of course, your miniature went out. Dirty Dark, oh bitch. Gothmog, another up-and-comer. Ant Barney, thanks for the sub. Legendary individual right there. We keep backsliding on these emotes, guys. But I feel like today's a new day. Arclonian, you guys gonna make ATC? You know I want to, but 50-50, bro. That's the best I can do. 50-50. Dice Head puts that on. They do a great job. It's just got a lot of work to do this summer, man, you know? Oh, Chinkuzi, you got the package already. Makes me happy. Okay, so I'm gonna come in kind of raw dog with this dark tone. Like I'm not even using our customary quick shade at all. I want it to be nice and heavy, because like I said, this model is kind of tabletop style, kind of emulating the rest of the Death Watch. So we're gonna lean heavy on the dark gangsterness of this wash. As you can see, we're coming in straight with the black wash. Getting maximum contrast and antiquing on the gold and silver. There we go. And this is Army Painter Dark Tone, aka black wash. Pretty easy. 10 2K. Keep it icy, brother. Green Stuff says today is an amazing day. Life is great, brother. All right, let's finish out this Power Fist. Same deal. Let's drop some of this wash in there and aggressively attack the contrast. Let it settle in to all the crevices. Just do all the work with this wash right now. There we go. Let it do what it do, Thug Life. Speaking of which, that's my main man, I Am Nergo, with a Mark of the Beast donation. So show that man some Scary Terry love. Commander Kino, what's up, pimp? That's an old schooler right there. Same deal, guys. We're just gonna basically cleanly wash all this stuff. This is basically some OG next level painting commission style. Clean washes over some clean blocked in details, and then we'll reevaluate once we see how it all looks and blends together. This is basically that tabletop standard technique right here. Let it do its Thug Life. Let's get some light here. Come back to the head. We're going to fill in this field right here. You'll see instantaneously what's going to happen here. I don't care about the red. I'll get some black on there. Fill in some of these details. I don't care about this skull. Come back in and drop some highlights on it. This is like some tabletop and 3 steps technique right here. There we go. And now we're just gonna aggressively get the outside trim. I don't care if the wash gets on the outside of the shield. This shit is meaningless. A little bit on the inside is fine too. Create a nice little border. Get that tabletop. But you'll see, it'll look good. It's real basic right now, but we got a few techniques still up this sleeve. Some tricks up these sleeves.
And his name is John C.
James, stay stealth. Enjoy it. Hell, Satan. Dirty Dark. Unleash the beast. All day, every day, homie.
30 seconds in, hit him with an F5. Hit it back so hard he feel it in the next life. Pull him over that shoulder just like a man said.
Yeah, that's literally my favorite GIF of all time, guys. Big shout out to Dirty Dark. All right, so it's doing its thing right now. It's sealing up. We're just going to keep coming in with the clean execution of the wash. Over some of that bullshit right there. We're going to sneak around the backpack. Get
His
these.
name is John C.
Uh-oh. Oh, this, you know what that is. Yori Cassadon, one of the most legendary patrons of the arts. Love you, brother. Show that man some love, please, guys. Get those yo dogs. Ray Silver says, how do you get any work done with all the love getting dropped in your face? Our secret is I don't. Killing Time says, for those who don't know and you are new to the stream, is there anything special about the Mark of the Beast donation?
And his name is John C.
Exclamation point bonus. We'll always tell you if we're running any kind of specials. BT Headshot's another legend of the stream. So usually Fridays there's a bonus, and you can also see up here in the advertisement panel that there's commands. So if you type in bonus, it'll tell you that Mark of the Beast donations net you $8 in yo dogs 666. Get that free $1.50 or whatever. Hell yeah, Gangsta Bubba Gumbo. Actually, true story, man. I'm getting kind of nervous because I woke up today, my foot was kind of sore. So, you know, I got over that gout flare last month after LVO. Haven't had a drink since LVO, trying to like stay on top of this. Woke up, my foot kind of hurts today. So, super annoyed and kind of worried about it. I'm trying to stay on top of it with my cherry supplements and all that shit. But like, it's getting to the point where it's like if it's another gout attack and I haven't even had a drink, it's like, what, now I gotta be a vegetarian, I can't drink, I can't do anything. So, about to find out. If you see me limping around Adepticon, you'll know shit is about to get real. About to cut my foot off. But it's not like that right now. It could have been like a cramp stood on my foot wrong. I kind of got out of bed in a rush this morning because I thought someone was at the front door. So, no bruise today. I mean, like, literally got to be on top of this. Got an adult. It's rough. Colonial Chicken Fingers, we're not thinning this at all, actually. But when I do thin it, which I do often in many of our videos, we actually use the Army Painter Quick Shade Medium to go along with the Quick Shades. It's legend. Mamnor, thank you for the cheer, my man. Let's bring some of that water. So we're going raw dog, just gangster engage, because like I said, our intent here is a tabletop standard. Maybe a little above by the time we're done, but I'm showing you some techniques to aggressively bring the contrast out. Yeah, Ray Silver for sure. I can't take any of that time.
Have you paid your dues, Jack? Yes, sir. The check is in the mail.
Congratulations, BT Headshots. Liz, no, I literally told that to Bonet this morning, the same thing. All right. So, same deal. Let's just come in here and aggressively bang this down. So, aggressive wash technique like this is really going to cover a lot of the slop when you're trying to bang out a tabletop standard for mass models. And if you guys watched last week's VOD, because if you missed it, you'll see how fast it was to get to this stage. I did block in a couple of things in between videos though. We're just kind of pin washing some of this stuff right now. Getting a nice ring around that stuff. We're gonna get this eagle. JDA, you're a legend, brother. We're gonna get this just nice heavy antiquing right here. And this is all this gold is, I think, greedy gold from Army Painter. So we are gonna pull some of that pulling away. Let it do its thing. I'm gonna show you some simple techniques today too, some weathering effects on the jump pack that are gonna be kind of fun.
And his name is John C.
Yo, it's my man Killing Tom Payton, legend.
I say I'm a
Greggy,
%. That is better than 100%.
A billion percent.
A million %.
Ooh, yeah. Yo, Greg, yeah, thanks, guys. Mark of the Beast donations. Show these guys some love. Yeah, Liz, I'm with that. I'm down to go in on it, man. The thing, though, is, like, I got to start cutting those meats out. The purines, like, that's kind of a major factor in the gout, is what the doctors are saying. You know, it's not even like, they're not even saying, like, it's an issue of red meat or whatever. They're like, oh, the complex proteins you get from meat, like, you have kind of this condition. That's kind of the problem. So it's like, you mean I might actually have to be a vegetarian? What the fuck? What the literal fuck? Flickster, well, we have this ancient Chinese technique for getting ready for tournaments. It's called wait to the last minute. Now hear me out, because if you wait to the last minute, it only ever takes a minute. So that's kind of genius when you think about it. So, I mean, it doesn't matter how many things we have. We've waited to the last minute, and it will only take a minute. All right, I'm sliding around, taking a look, see if we got everything I wanted to get. We got to get the head still, but I'm gonna switch to a smaller brush. I'm gonna get these nuts real quick. No, I'm gonna switch to that smaller brush first.
How you like me now? Don't fuck the style, ruthless wow. Do you wanna get your teeth knocked the fuck out? Wanna get on it like that? Well then shout.
Zach, is it Chris Marine? Is that how I'm supposed to say that? Thank you. One of my favorite gifts of all time. Much love, homie. Woody Van Hasseldunk. Better to have my mental insanity than be vegetarian, I know, man. What the figurative fuck? My man, Naked Puzzle Basement, Mike C in the house. Captain Chaos, your legend, brother. Okay. So here we are on our journey to tabletop quality with this guy. We're going to now pull out a smaller brush and we're going to bring in some washes.
Have you paid your dues, Jack? Yes, sir. The check is in the mail.
Big shout out to Sapper Steve. You guys are earning double Yodogs. You're earning 2 per minute for the next 5 minutes. Show that man some love. So we're going to come in tight on this head, this mohawk. We're going to let a little bit sit on the border transition between the helmet and the mohawk. But we're being very aggressive with these washes. Captain Chaos, I love it, man. I appreciate it, brother. Viking Teabagger says, hey, pizza last night. I woke up this morning with a gout flare up on both my big toes. Both motherfucking feet? Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Viking Teabagger. I fucking, yo, literally, I will say some prayers tonight for you, brother. That is brutal. Oh, I'm going to be thinking about you all day, man. We're just dropping a couple of washes around these nuts. You can never forget the nuts. We're going to drop some in the eye and let it ring the red that we painted in there. Real easy. Give us an extra look.
Moon man, goodbye, Moon man.
Shut the f up about Moon Men!
Rick and Morty. Arclonian, thank you, brother. I love you, dog. Lock Infinity says, can you put a tutorial on painting different tones of flesh? You know, I'm not a skin specialist. Like, I'm real basic with my skin tones. I lean heavily on airbrush, wash technique, and skin tones that are provided by manufacturers. Like, I never really go much further than that. Like, if you guys saw, like, Angry Mr. Clean when we did the, go back and see the Gore Chosen we've done, like that skin tone, that's really just leaning heavy on pre-existing skin tones that companies make and airbrush technique. I'm not like a genius at like really crazy skin tones. Ironheaded does a little bit more. He goes really way deeper on skin than I do, so Ironheaded might be the guy you want to talk to. God, Viking Teabagger, I'm sorry. Ugh.
I say I'm 1,000,000%. That is better than 100%.
1,000,000%.
1,000,000%. Oh yeah!
Captain Chaos, thank you for the Mark of the Beast donation, brother. Much love. We're just adding the final touches here, guys. Letting the wash do its thug thizzle, as it were. Let's get the light back in here. Yori. Oh, Yori might be putting one out too. That's what he's saying. Okay, so we've done everything I want to do. Oh, we got a little bit in the back of the shield that I can reach. I forgot. Oh, and that's also right. Last week's VOD, he was still in pieces. I since glued them together. So I wouldn't have to waste your time with that. Alright, so let's pull out a little bit so you can see everything. Let's get the light in tight. All right, so we got our Raptors symbol. We got all of our black wash aggressively laid down. We're letting that dry for a second, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out some brown wash real quick. Literally a mild brown right here. Just a little bit. Damn, Viking Teabagger, that's not what I want to hear, man. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm reading his whole post. Like, that's where I'm getting a little sad right now. I was like, yo, literally cut out booze 100% for like the last 2 months. And I'm like, might be getting another gout flare. And then like people will tell you, oh, you just drink too much. It's like, yeah, whatever, bro. Viking Teabagger in the house. Much love, brother. Feel better, homie. God, you gotta get that rest. You can't do shit when that happens, man. That sucks, man. We're taking that mild brown and we're just gonna wash this leg jewelry. I don't know. He has tied something around his ribbon from his lady, I guess. Tiny dog alert. Hero Chris, greetings from Belgium. Yo, thanks, brother. We're doing what we can. Today we are focusing on this watch captain with a jump pack and a power fist and a storm shield, and we're taking him to tabletop, and then probably a little above afterwards. We do have a video that's still on Patreon that hasn't made it to YouTube yet. That is tabletop in 5 steps, or 5 steps to the table. Rancid Goat Piss. Gotta try those ozone shots? Wait, what the fuck is that? What's an ozone shot? I've done cortisone shots and they did not fix anything. Liz. Yeah, no doubt. BT Headshots, where do you live? What country do you live in? Oh, if you're in Canada, it might take a while, bro. We send everything. The only way we can afford to do the shipping, the mass shipping for the rates we do, is everything basically goes as parcels, post, like as envelope rates. So sometimes there's no priority. That's why everything's free shipping. I mean, it's still out of pocket shipping, but it's cheaper. British Pete is here. We can do this thing. Yeah, no, for real, gangsta. Gangsta, it's that Bubba Gumbo. That's literally... Mad things can cause your flare. I'm starting to think that it's not booze for me. Alright. So now that that's all doing its thing, we're going to do some gangster highlighting. Okay, so we're gonna highlight this black a little bit. We're gonna get crazy. So we're gonna take some. We did use tire black. I'm gonna pull out some. We might go. I mean, I think we might go a little harder in the paint. Maybe. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's weird. We're just gonna go. We're gonna show more defined highlighting that we did on Greyfax, for sure. So I'm going to pull out a little rubber highlight. Right here. $8 in Yodogs is like 160 Yodogs, I guess. It's exclamation point info. You can see all the facts there. Even in the panels below the stream, you can see it all. Okay, here's a little tire black. Gonna pour a little water in the outer rim here. We're gonna make kind of a mix here of the two. And we're gonna try it. We're gonna see what we can't do here. I want to take this and I want to draw some defined lines on some edges, and we're going to see if we can't do that. You guys watching? Oh, D-Drag, thanks for the sub, brother. Let me turn the light down. Conesta. Keep it icy. Getting some shine off of the light. Sorry about that. But there is a nice little line there if you can see it. What we're gonna try to do is just quickly, because the shield is gonna be something we try to draw the eye to, is we're gonna try to trace around this Inquisitor symbol with an aggressive edge highlight. We're looking for something kind of... we're just trying to create an interesting look here. We're not really focused at all on realism. And we can always bring glazes back in. Like here is tire black. It's a little darker, obviously. But what we're trying to do is just carefully bring this highlight up and around. If you guys can see that. Go to source mode if you guys don't know about source mode. Captain Chaos, what's up, man? Bought your first Army Painter paint? That's awesome, man. Thank you for the cheers, Memnor. So there's like a quick line. You see what's happening. We're slowly bringing a nice kind of glow effect around it. No rhyme or reason to it. It's just cool looking. Sapper Steve, thanks, brother. And the only reason we're doing this is we're trying to make the shield look interesting because it's right in front of them. And we're going to kind of slack on the rest of them. Sapper Steve bringing that heat. Just a quick little highlight on that little square line, whatever line art that all Space Marine shit seems to have. Same thing up here. Got to be less thin when you're going this tight though. There we go. Getting some lines. Same thing on the outside right here. This is the easy one though. See, you get to use the flat of the brush to make that happen. Casual gaming time. Package arrived today. Gamer's Grass is great. It is. So, as you can see, this part is almost... it's a cakewalk compared to cutting inside the shields. And I'll keep repeating it for new people. This is, we are focusing on kind of a tabletop quality here. My opinion of a tabletop quality. That was a little aggressive. We got a little of this gray on the gold, but I'm using water to soak it away, to wick it away.
Excellent!
Thank you for the follow, Astral Cortex. There we go. We'll let all that kind of just do its thing, and we're going to keep sliding around the model now. Try to drop some minimal edge highlights. I mean some aggressive highlights, but not every surface. Let's get in. Okay, see his face right here? Just dropping a line off right there. Here. And here. 2 coats. Thanks, brother. And so what we got there is a nice, clean little shine right there on his helmet. We're not gonna trace it all, but we are gonna definitely try to bring out some of the things right in the front. We're gonna sneak in real tight and do it on the other side. This might be easier. There we go. Very easy. Viking Teabagger. Yeah, I hear all that stuff, man. Okay, backpack. These are easy when you have big right angles like this. You can just drag your brush. See that? Pretty easy. And you can come in a little brighter too on an area like this. This is just rubber highlight right here. We're going to do a little bit right here on the inside of the vents. Give us a little bit of that love. We're gonna do. We have some special stuff to do in that backpack though. Okay, we're gonna get to this knee, which is a little. This is difficult because it's round. See if you can see. We're gonna try to draw a little line right here. Like so. We're gonna come in just above the knee right here. A thin line. Let it seal up. Foot. Just like that. Turn the light down. So you can see it. Not obsessed with tracing everything, just accenting. So inner thigh up here, this is going to be tricky too. Second pass. Reinforcing that knee pad, the foot. Since you can see all those clearly. We're going to come into the crotchal region right here. Drop a line right there. Power fist. We're going to drop a line right around that, hook it around the thumb. See if we can do it here. This is tough. Right there. We did it. And now you can take that as far as you want. You can do the same thing we did on the shield. And try to do a trace it around this trim, but like kind of keep your distance just a little bit. Something like that. Just real subtle. We'll come back in for a second pass later. Captain Chaos. Yeah, yep. We're going to come back and reinforce some of these in a minute. Maybe right now. Slide over to the what you can see of the other foot. So right here, we got to add a little bit of a highlight to the bottom of this greave. Try to get my paint right. Wrap it around. These are easy, like I said, because if you hold it upside down, you can just use the flat of your brush. We went kind of aggressive right there. We have to clean that up. We gotta bring a little tire black into the mix. Something like that. We gotta pull out a little bit more rubber highlight. But you can see, it's not too difficult. Just to trace some of these lines out real quick. And since we did so much aggression with the airbrush, and then the wash gave us some real natural transitions that we're just emphasizing. Real quick, we need more rubber highlight. Get a little bit more water. Just reinforcing right there. Feeling it. All right. There we go. That's more like it. Let's get to the foot. A little shine right there. Same thing right here on this piece of the foot. So now we have a cool little highlight shine. Arm right here. This is always tricky. The center. Outsides. You don't have much to brace against. So you just have to do one quick thin line and come back and clean it up if it gets weird. We'll come back to it. This greave, like I said, hold it upside down in this situation. Makes it easier. There we go. And this line up the back is really important to drop a line on. It really helps. Kind of a quick first pass. And now you can take it as many passes as you want. And you can keep doubling down on that detail. We got to bring in some tire black on this one. There we go. We got to get the ass pad right here. Got to get the top right here, this greave. Double down on this line. Let's get this one. Bottom of this armor plate. Cool. Pretty quick pass, I think. Let's fix up this arm a little bit. That's some tire black right there. Just coming back in and cleaning that line up. Okay, now let's take a look at what we've done. Let's recap this because the washes are almost dry. We can come in here and do some cool stuff now. What we've done here is we did a quick pass edge highlight over black using rubber, this rubber highlight. Okay, now you can take it literally as far as you want. You can just literally go and do every edge over and over again till your heart's content, you know what I mean? But we have some other techniques I want to show off. So if you're gonna go and keep lining it, I recommend instead of that, like the British Pete.
Oh baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
British Pete, you're the top donator on the stream right now, brother. That's an ancient Chinese technique of a friend of mine. He comes back. He's the first subscriber to our channel. Show that man some love, guys. British Pete, I love you, dog. Best emote. Real quick. Get those yo dogs and spend them before you spend them, homie. So I'm going to grab a little weathered wood from Secret Weapon. And we're going to, I'm going to show you what I would recommend. So rather than going through and tracing everything and going insane mode, grab a little of this weathered wood and punch it up a notch. And just emphasize small spots instead. That way it's quicker and you get to the tabletop faster. So boom, just like the top of his nose. Right? With that extra highlight. You know, top of this, I really want this spot. With the extra highlight. I really want just a little bit on the foot right here. Just a couple of dots. See how it's coming out? Just from that. That way you don't make it look like Tron. Instead, you just make it look like it's shining. Same thing. Just a little bit right here. And a little cut right here. That's it. Just a little bit right here.
I say I'm 1,000,000%. That is better than 100%.
1,000,000%.
1,000,000%. Oh, yeah.
Dark comedy. Your legend, brother. Got mad legends. British Pete is the biggest of the legends right now, though. What's going on here in this chat? Ray Silver. My tire black doesn't look half as nice. It ends up looking green. Oh, worthless. No, we washed it though. Like, you remember, like, it is. Tire black is not black, bro. It's tire black. And so we used tire black and then we washed it with black. So this is what tire black looks like when you wash it with black. Like, it has depth to it. Have I done a video on pinning before? I think I have a video on some types of base pinning, maybe Slanesh Donkey on YouTube. All right, guys. So you see, let me get in tight so you can see exactly what we're talking about with this technique right here. So you see what we're doing is we're just popping those highlights out with an extra little dot, an extra little oomph. That's all we're doing right now. I'd rather do that than try to like just trace every line. So we're trying to do a little one right here. This is tough though. Okay, literally still fucked it up. I literally am just the worst at those shoulder pads. I gotta go touch up. I always have to touch them up. Just in the cut right here. That's simple, you know, like in the power fish, just inside the inner angle. I just want this one little spot right here. Let's see if I can do it. Nope, not yet.
Excellent!
Thank you for the follow, Kami. So there it goes, that little cut right there. Now let's go to the shield. Let's grab some of that weathered wood and some of that highlight. Aaron Bang says, do you ever mount your mini on something to hold the mini? Oh, all the time, bro. You see me doing tons of videos. This guy was in 3 pieces before we started. So let's drop a little of that extra highlight right here. On the shield. Outside of the shield, just right here on the edge. Right in the cut. Right in the cut right here. 90-degree angles. Jack of Clubs, thanks for the big host, brother. That's my main man right there. A.K.A. Wyatt Turk. Genuine Vision checking in. Genuine Vision. Well, thank you, brother. We got lots of streamers in here today. We got Wyatt Turk, a.k.a. Jack of Spades Painting, and Genuine Vision. Give both those guys a click and a follow. And if you're just tuning in, what we're doing is we are exploring simple techniques to getting your Death Watch army to the tabletop. We are basically showing how easy it is to get a tabletop standard out of this. Like, some of you guys might not realize how easy what we just did is, but we didn't do anything advanced. We did a heavy wash over a black with a wash, and we just cut in a few angles. This is, I would call this tabletop standard, what we're working on right now. And so we're going to do a couple of more quick 90-degree extra highlights. Thank you, IK Wig. Just some simple exclamation points on the highlights that we're doing with some weathered wood from Secret Whip Miniatures. Ray Silver in the house. What would you recommend to wash tire black if you are going for latex? I mean, I don't know. Like, I just wash it with dark tone. Like, maybe gloss varnish. I mean, gloss wash from GW. Okay, we're going to punch this up a notch now. And these are easy because we get to use the flat of the paintbrush to do that. Real simple. Jack of Spades, there he is. Give that man a click and a follow. If you don't know who he is. Okay, same deal. Let's reinforce this tiny little highlight in the crotchal region. Tiny little... There we go. Just like that, you know, like just those last punches. So now we can actually start doing some real work, now that we've done all the fake shit. One more pass right here. I want this to be shiny. There we go. So we have to now make this red look good, this skull look good. We have to make the gold look good. Now, straight up, real talk. This model's done. Straight up. Like, if you painted your whole army like this, your army would look better than 80 to 90% of people who roll at conventions right now. Like, you can just be like, this is done. Like, this is the end of the tabletop tutorial now. Like, I would put that on the tabletop and be like, yo, my army's tabletop standard. All day, every day. But now, we're going to take a break. We're going to smoke on some nicotine, and we're going to do a show and tell break, a work in progress gallery.
Have you paid your dues, Jack? Yes, sir. The check is in the mail.
Dark comedy, thank you. I mean, or congratulations. Ironhead has a great question. He said, would you call it tabletop quality without the edge highlights? No, I would call that a 3-color minimum. Like, I don't do 3-color minimums. I do tabletop standard at the absolute bottom of what I do. I feel like I've always got 15 minutes for an edge highlight. You know what I'm saying? So before we did the edge highlights, I will call that 3-color minimum. But now we have a tabletop standard. And then after we do a show and tell break, a whip gallery, I want to see what you guys are working on. We'll come back and we'll punch these golds up. We're going to make this red. We're going to make this shield a total focal point with maybe some chipping and stuff. We're going to actually, I decided not to do OSL here. I'm going to show you some easy weathering techniques to make it look like they're burnt out. Like they're flaming out all the time. That's simple. So we got some more tech to show. Don't go anywhere. But as you guys are using exclamation point show to get your work in progress pictures uploaded. Zankus 1403, thank you for the sub, brother. You're a legend, homie. Trying to get this light right. So recap as you guys are getting your uploads. Do a quick recap. We airbrushed this, and you can see in the VOD. We airbrushed this with tire black. Then we brought it up extremely with rubber highlight.
Have you paid your dues, Jack?
British Pete.
Yes, sir. The check is in the mail.
British Pete, my man. So, big shout out to British Pete. He's giving you guys extra yo dogs. So, tire black, extreme transition to rubber highlight. Okay? Then we used a shitload of quick shade medium. Okay, this is a Army Painter system right here, and we used a shitload of dark tone, which I've got some laying around here somewhere, right here. So we used a ton of this, completely washed the whole model. And then that brought it to the black spectrum with some depth with that tire black rubber. Then we blocked in the silvers and the golds, and the reds and everything, and we came in with an aggressive uncut wash. While that dried, we cut in all these edge highlights. Now, anyone who says that takes a long time, remember, I'm doing it live, interacting with you guys. It didn't take that long. If I was just literally in my Beats Lab doing this, it wouldn't have taken that long at all. So remember, you can always do a little more, and you should challenge yourself. That's what I did when I started out pro painting. Challenged myself to add 1 edge highlight to every model. And then it was 2, then it was 3, and then I just kept going from there. So we're going to let him do his thug life, dry up a little bit. And we'll come back, and then maybe we'll... hold on a second. I see something I can't stand right now. I need a little bit of tire black. I see a little bit of a slop on this vent from the silver. Can't stand it. Wiped it out. Cool. I'll let that settle. All right. So we got some work to do here. Let's get to that web gallery. Let me pull out the ancient Chinese tablet so I can engage the spectral shades so I can see better. And let's jump over there. So last I checked on a refresh was Ty winning from Rob's show. So now I'm looking at Wooter is the first guy. Yep. Okay, I know where we are.
Seconds in, hit him with an F5. Hit it back so hard he feel it in the next life. Pull him over that shoulder just like a...
Yo, Yori Castellano, a consummate patron of the arts. The guy's a clutch supporter of streamers and a streamer himself. He said he's gonna get out of here. I love you, homie. You just gotta be brave, Nurgle. I'm Nurgle. That's what it's all about, man. Mem Noir, thank you for the cheer, brother. Another clutch individual. Oh my God, locking in the obesity cradle. Okay, so let's take a look at what Wooter Van Asseldunk is working on. Wooter. Doing some clutch work right here, my man. Are these, what company makes these? These look amazing. I know I've seen them, I just don't know exactly what they're named and who makes them, etc. etc. Let us know. All day. I think he's got another picture up here too. Let's take a look. Oh wait, I think he put it in the post and I didn't read it. This counts as Blight drones. Different angle. Okay. Yes. But what company made these? I know I looked at these. Spellcrow. That's right. Viking Teabagger, what's the best way to run big units of P? What does that mean? Oh, Plague Drones of Nurgle. Like what upgrades? Oh, I only run, you only run the Poison 3-up. That's literally all that matters. 3-up Poison. Try to slap a Herald in there to get the, if you like them, I mean, the Rot Swarm formation is real good because in the Rot Swarm formation, a Herald, his Feel No Pain aura extends 12 inches. So that's pretty good. I mean, they're a good unit. They're real tough. You know, they're fast. They got a lot of tricks to connecting with heralds and stuff out of escape hatches. But they don't really have teeth. That's the thing. Is like they're not gonna really kill tough things. They're just gonna be hard to kill.
Who's that Pokemon?
And his name is John C.
Yo, Kronos, thanks, brother. Best believe that. Like, Kronos 1985. I'm doing my best, homie. $20 getting those yo dogs. Show that guy some pants love, please. Invite him to the pants party. Great job in these alternate models. Digging it. Let's take a look at like a hoss. Some biker sorcerer with combat familiar and spell familiar and 2 plasma bikes. Oh yeah, gotta love that. Oh, that familiar love.
And his name is John C.
8-bit Cena, Dirty Dark, He said Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. That's a fact. It's a scientific fact. Invite him to the pants party. Am I streaming tomorrow night, Green Stuff? No. I am not. My man PC Cosplay says, I just came here from a YouTube video. Well, welcome to the show. We're doing a show and tell session. We're letting people upload their pictures to the Whip Gallery by using the command !show. Gives you a link. You can go up there and we'll look at your work and we'll talk about it. Welcome to the stream, brother. Jack of Clubs, legend. All right, y'all. I'm digging this transition. I love the familiar. Great job on that, like a hoss. Let's approve a few more pictures real quick. No dick pics. Oh, Hero Chris. Can't wait to get to that picture. Like a hoss. Soul Grinder, 80% done. Final highlights will be applied during the stream. Advice welcomed. I like it. I like where your head's at. I mean, you're going to come in hot. I mean, what are you going to do with that metal? You're going to let that metal stay that shiny? You're going to come in and do any... I mean, it's Laneige, so it can be clean. I don't have any problems with it. If it was me, I would do some antiquing on that metal. That's just how I roll. But if you're going for that cleaner look because he's Laneige, I'm with that. Excellent. TabletopGamer.com. Another streamer. Take a look at that man's stuff. Give him a click. Give him a follow. Aaron Bang says, you sure you don't want to see more pics of those Lamentor Terminators? No, literally, as many as you can. I mean, you got more? Twinner, yo, Adepticon is right around the corner. I'll be leaving Wednesday morning. So we'll be streaming on Tuesday, and that's it. New schedule will come out this Sunday, guys. To cover the gaps, Key and Ironheaded will be doing a lot of extra work next week. And speaking of which, Jason is off tonight. Keyline Prime, first time ever, is going to close out the back door on this convoy tonight, guys. So definitely going to be an interesting day. Okay, let's take a look at Captain Chaos. First wet blend, Aramon, Rainbow Unicorn Spells, just because. Oh yeah. Doing a little bit of hand blending there. Oh my god, that mofo Dino.
Oh baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Mofo Dino. Yo, that man's a legend himself. He literally called it out. Said, nah, real Mark of the Beast, 66.6. Wu-Tang Clan in the fuck with Old Rusty Bastard and Spectre Mech, which I will be giving away here soon, guys. Yo, show some love for my man Dino. Big shout out, homie. He's invited to the pants party. Okay, let's go to Hero Chris. Done. Front. There it is. Gilliam in. There it is. Oh my god, I can't wait to paint mine. Heron says, "You laid up, bro? Damn, that sucks, man. How man do? Thanks for the resub, brother." Huff, the orcs will be... I'm going to start putting the orcs up for top D maybe like after April. We'll come back to them. Like I said, I quit the orcs. I'm not going to finish that army. Like, it just ain't going to fucking happen. So I'm going to focus down on Inquisimundo, maybe Age of Sigmar. I already have 40k stuff. Like, I'm fine. Like, I got my Chaos. I'll be happy with that, you know? So, all that stuff we painted, like the Wu-Tang Clan. We got all the HQs and the Bite and the Death Copters. We'll break those up. Top D them out. But that's way down the road. Dirty Dark, maybe. I don't know. We started at Wooter, so that's where so maybe upload them again if you think I missed them. Gangsta Bubba Gumbo. Good thing you covered all the important rule omitting sausage links. Yep. Zeb. Is there anyone here that doesn't stream? Nah, at this point I think everyone is doing what they do. Okay, let's take a look at some more here by Hero Chris. Hero Chris is going crazy. Naked Puzzle Basement dropping some love. Sapper Steve, Viking Teabagger. Let's take a look. Hero Chris. Oh yeah, it looks like he did the head swap. And the back. Is the back of the armor right here. Great. It looks great. Very vibrant colors. But I'm more interested in this picture right now. Oh yeah. PS cosplays, yo, you can't get an airbrush soon enough, brother. There's no, you don't even need to worry about that. Just do it. I love this great color scheme. I love the blue. I love the more vibrant blue for sure. I don't like that pasty ass fucking ultramarine blue that the book does. Great job there. Hero Chris, is this a progress? Oh, this is great. Oh, take a look at that. See, I like that. See, that's a primary example of being brave. You know, like, he just came in hot, bro. Said, fuck it. Look at these highlights. Took my damag tutorial. What does that mean? What was a damag? Or the tag, maybe? Oh, yeah. So, you're using Prussian blue and blue green? Is that what you're saying? Those are good colors. I might use them on my Gilliman, but I'm actually... Like, I was real happy with the blue we achieved on the Legion Herald, so I might reproduce that on my Gilliman. On my Rabute. The Lord of Sultramar. Let's take a look at my man, Naked Puzzle Basement, Forge World Friends, Adepticon list. This is my best friend, Mike C. Oh my god. Great job. You're going to be at Adepticon, right? Mike C. We're finally going to meet in real IRL. Where is he? Mike C in the place to be? Let me know, homie. Mike C is catfishing me? He is. Oh my god. Mike C, I swear to God, if you're not a handsome man with a beard, I'm going to be so mad. Sapper Steve's first Dirty Dark towel. There we go. Great line work, brother. Classic towel color scheme. Digging that. See, that's exactly what we're talking about, though, man. Like, that's just good. That's just solid work, man. That's like whole army like that. Clean bases, clean line work, man. That's all I want, man. I want this. I want to see all my armies that I play against at Adepticon. I want them to look like this. At least, you know, like... It's attention to detail, but like you see what we're talking about though. Looks, you got see, you did everything, man. Like at this point, it's just put them in your Beats Lab, and on the weekends come and say, yo, I want this one's that I want more detail in this guy's face, let's say, and then you pull out your small brush and you're just dropping some extra highlights on his face on Thursday afternoon. You know, like that's if you can get your army up on running like this, then you have all the time in the world to take it as far as you want. He did highlights on the pants. Highlights on the face, highlights on that armor, clutch, clean execution. It's a great job, right? Nothing, not even like that, homie. He's all nervous about following Mike C's act. Great job, Sapper Steve. Oh my god, I finally get to touch the beard. Captain Chaos, for the most part, people in this competitive climate, they don't even really care about their army's paint jobs. Viking Teabagger, Custodes number 2. Oh my god, it's finally happened. Viking Teabagger, this looks so good. Viking Teabagger is a machine, just cranking out some amazing stuff. Getting those the Horizon non-metal metallic tutorials from my man Slowfuse SC. I like the organic style. I always envy that technique. I always have that aggression. Like, you can see it in the paint strokes. I love it. It always makes me happy. No, Captain Chaos, for real, bro. Like, it's a vocal minority, guys. Like, the tournament scene, all the tryhards, that's vocal minority. Do you think GW is a $100 million company because of the 550 people who care about competitive tournaments and traveling to tournaments all year? No. It's everyone else. It's the hobby. So you don't have to worry about that. So, like, definitely I would go to Adepticon, because Adepticon is the spectacle. Like, okay, if you're gonna play in the championship and you don't fancy yourself competitive, you might have a rough 2 days, a rough afternoon, Even the 4-man team is getting pretty competitive, but they had the 40K friendly event. They also have the Long War doubles event, and it's all about hobby. So there's something for you. Now you got 30K, where almost everyone is on a different wavelength of care. AOS is going to be cool for a while, but it's going to get real competitive real fast. So then they're going to need some hobby scaling. Captain Chaos, welcome home. And this is coming from somebody who's been an active competitive tournament player for a long time. And I'm not currently an active competitive tournament player anymore. I have reinvented my entire approach to the hobby. I mean, I started loving the hobby, then I got real competitive for a long time. And then as we grew in popularity, grew our podcast, grew our message, we had to actually come up with like kind of what's our mission, what's our purpose, and we decided it was bringing hobby back. And that we defined that as bringing hobby scores back to Warhammer 40K, because I'm still a tournament player. I want to play in tournaments. So for me, maximum love is people care about the hobby again, and tournaments also care about hobby. Like that would be super fucking awesome. It make me so happy. Hellstorm Wargaming finished a painting my Centaurians for the tournament tomorrow, 1,500 points. No restrictions. Yeah. See, now this is an aggressive list. And I got no problem with aggressive lists, guys. Like, I love that shit. Like, I love hard play. I love gangster play. But I do realize it's gotten a little crazy. Like, look at this guy's army. First off, it's beautiful. Double knights. He's got one shooting knight, one close combat knight. He's got a Centaurian star. Looks like, literally, he looks like he's got a range of psychic powers he can call upon. He can do some work. Yeah, that's an aggressive 1,500 point list right there. I love it, bro. See, I'm down with that. But the problem is you're not getting any player acquisition anymore because there's no hobby tournaments. And it's almost impossible to start. Like, if you've never played Warhammer 40K, you can't even basically start anymore. Like, it's like, where the fuck do you start? It's impossible. So we need definitely an overhaul, because you can't get new people. Yeah, I feel you on that, Aaron Bang. Sapper Steve. Yeah, that's like Beer Hammer. That's like, so basically, like, you can drink a beer, and if you finish your beer, you can use it as like terrain. Let's take a look at a close up on these Centaurians. Yeah. Is this Blood Ravens? Let me know. At our event, we believe in battle score, battle points, not win-loss. We hate fucking win-loss. We think it's the worst thing on earth. Battle points is kind of like keep what you kill. If you win 7-8, if you win 8-7, you had 8 points, I got 7, but like this guy just got 30 and you got 0. Like, it's not, all wins aren't equal, and we don't want them to be, and all losses aren't equal. We don't want them to be. So we are hard in the paint, though, with 50% battle score and 50% hobby score. We have a theme score that the judges establish, a paint score with a rubric that the judges establish, a player police composition score that your opponent gets to judge based on like how OP and busted your shit is. So you can come in there saying, my goal is to dick stomp people, but then you might get zeros on comp and theme, and you might just be like 5th place, and then some guy who, got like a tie and 2 wins but maxed it all out, he might win. And we also have preferred player style sportsmanship, where it's kind of like giving out medals. You have to give out a gold, a silver, and a bronze medal. You can't just give out 3 maxes on sportsmanship. Only one guy gets a max. So it actually Because the problem is the sportsmanship scores don't matter because everyone just gives everyone max score. Ours does. So we have a pretty good system. We ran it very successfully last year. Now we have 200 players this year at Adepticon. Knuckle, I think Naked Puzzle Basement, I think it says that she's available HQ for all Imperial armies. Hellstorm Wargaming, if you bring the hobby back, then people will too. And yeah, Blood Ravens. I knew it was Blood Ravens. Great job, homie. Burning Town. Oh, little cute brimstone whores. Land of the Magi. Am I seeing that right? He says, we got lots of new players here locally, including me returning 40k, starting 30k. Yeah, I mean, like, if you can control the narrative at your local gaming club, you can definitely get new players involved in 40k and just be happy. You know, like, 30k, I think, is going to be the new 40k, and 40k is going to change into something else, I think. Great job on those. Dino finally putting paint on the boys. Oh, yeah. Feeling that, homie. Yeah, you can download the Bringing Hobby Back format, I think, on our longwar.net and on our Facebook page. I think we got the whole score packet. Dark comedy. No, I feel you. Like, one of the things I used to say all the time is like, remember back in the day, first off, these boys look fantastic. Second off, when back in the Rogue Trader era, like 3rd, 4th edition, you'd walk into a tournament, maybe there's only 30 people in there, you know what I mean? Like maybe 40 at a big GT, 60 at some of the bigger ones, but there was so much more electricity in the room. Like it was so much more than now. I could walk into a room with 500 people at LVO and be like, this sucks. Like nobody gives a shit about anything here except winning, you know? Okay, it's really well organized, was on time, the tables looked flawless, the terrain was immaculate. Yes, check, excellence. But there was no electricity. Like people were just trying to defeat each other. There was very little like love there. But that's only the 500-man tournament. They had a 30k tournament that was totally different. Now you walk into the 30k side, this is at least my theory. You walk into the 30k side and everyone in there was like, yo, baller looking armies. People give a shit about all that. So I was like, oh, I see. So I think 40k, it's not the same. So like 30k is, I think, the new 40k, like that old school like feeling of electricity that I used to get, that magic feeling. I felt it when I saw the 30k guys playing. I did not feel it while I was playing in 40k at all. The mofo you can bring some Flash Gets Yellow in with that final highlight, and then a little bit more pure, and then pop out some of those cheekbones and some of those ears to get that pop. But they look good, man. I didn't even like that. All right, so we're going to do, before we get back to this guy, we'll do War Child and British Pete, and then we'll get back to work. War Child, getting started. See it. Oh, this is a... Dude, you are going hard in the paint with this guy's antiquing right here. You're going to bring some oxide effects in on this guy. This guy has gone through the shit, man. The brimstones look great, Burning Town. I like them. I'd leave them as is, man. I wouldn't change the damn thing. Yes, Arclonian. That's a very well stated observation. Tiny dog. Solid antique in there. Okay, British Pete. Let's see it. There we go. British Pete going for that antique look. I like the alternate chest place. You know what I like about this is it's more like armor. Like it's armor strapped to him. I like that. I love the Ultramarines armor artificing. All right. British Pete. Great job. Dark Comedy says, I won't even play a game until army's fully painted. That's how dude. I literally don't play armies that aren't painted. I can't do it. Can't do it to myself. Great job, British Pete. We're gonna put this on standby. Let's get back to work. Gangsta Bubba Gumbo. First time I am drinking a tiny dog alert. Oh. Nice. Smirnoff Ice all day, every day. People about to get iced at Adepticon. There's people out there who still don't know what getting iced means. It's the worst thing that you can ever have done to you. Mike Haspel iced us with the cranberry apple Smirnoff Ices. As soon as we walked into the hotel room last year at Adepticon, we turned a corner and he's got 2 of them in his hands. He's like, "You've been iced, bitches." Like, sitting out on the counter for like an afternoon, warm and lukewarm and disgusting. Okay, so I want to get this red popping on the storm shield, or maybe the gold. We'll do the gold. How about that? I'm feeling the gold before we get into that. No, we'll do the red. I changed my mind. So we're gonna grab some Vallejo straight up red. Yes, that dog is not stopping. She is. She's committed. Okay, so we definitely want to highlight this out, and so we have some Troll Slayer orange here on deck too. I got some on my thumb, but I'm gonna grab some of this red too. It's very watered down. I've been airbrushing with it, and we're just gonna carefully just give it some nice highlights. Quick trace job. Just like so. And, you know, we're going to build up. We're just going on thin. Real easy. Jabil, what's up, man? Just doing our Thug Thistle, man. Another streamer. We got all the streamers in tonight or today, this afternoon in Hollywood. So just a careful edge with this Vallejo red. And we're gonna grab a little water, pour it off the side on our palette, because I do want some of this Troll Slayer orange to be engaged. So I want a little water. Using my wet thumb palette. Not really a wet palette. So we're gonna try to trace the clean orange line right there, with a little, just mixed in with the red a little bit. Aaron Bang, Kenny, FYI, there's something on your lens of the camera that shows your face profile. What? Are you teasing me? Like, what are you talking about? What are you guys talking about? Aaron Bang, what are you saying to me? What are you guys talking about? All right, I'm checking the stream because unless you're pranking me, I don't see shit. A speck of dust on the lens. What are you? I'm sorry, bro. Like I can't I can't see what you're saying. No one sees it. Thank you for the cheers, Jabil. Lower near his light. Aaron is drunk. So there's something here that's bothering you. We're not going to do anything about it. I'm sorry. Too much water on our brush for that. Soak it up. Pull out some more of this orange. Nope, I don't see it, but it could be there. It doesn't mean it's not there. I cleaned it yesterday. I mean, maybe the lens is going. I don't know. I actually did notice that I cleaned it, and then I noticed that when I filmed something for YouTube with it the other day, I noticed it wasn't in focus as much as I wanted it to be. So I was actually wondering if the lens was going out on me. Okay, so just punching up this red. Same principles, a little bit of that orange in the cuts. Always get those nuts. Very careful. Okay. While we have the red out, let's go get this wire. Oh yeah, we're moving above tabletop quality now. So now we're transitioning. After the break. We're taking it to the next level now. Dragon. That's what the trick is, like with the system that I'm always working, is that so you can take it to tabletop quality, and then your whole army's tabletop quality, and then in your spare time you can just do the extra details. So we're gonna see if we can't get a quick little highlight on his eye. Right there. Now he looks angry. The other side is a little harder. We're gonna have to just guess. We did a shitty job at guessing. Gotta get a little bit more water engaged. We're gonna see if we can do a better job with the second pass. There we go. I can live with that. Okay, we're done with the red for now. Just taking some of the red off my brush. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually be, just so I don't forget, because I like to track things. We got a little red on the dude's mask from trying to do that eye, so we're just gonna immediately fix it, so it's not something that we miss later.
Excellent.
Keep it icy, snow collars. So yeah, we just cleaned that red out. Looking good. Okay, now we're gonna go to gold, okay? And before the show ends, don't worry, we got over an hour. We're fine. We're going to do some weathering technique. But first, let's step up, grab an ancient Chinese bottle cap lid. Where's our gold? Okay, we got a little greedy gold right here. Let's shake it up. Right, chong. We got a little bright golds right here. Wicked Wombat in the house. Getting the glove engaged. We're going to get a secondary ancient Chinese water bottle lid with some water in it. And now we're going to try to do some quick highlights. Wait and focus. Yep. So I got both. And I'm going to try to be kind of careful here. Kind of aggressive. So what we're trying to do is just add some highlights in between those nuts. Bring some of the luster of the gold back out. Anywhere we missed, you know, between blocking in colors and washing it, we're touching up now. Anything that looks sloppy, getting fixed. See, it's all very flat right here. Just giving it a little depth. And that's just the first neutral pass. We'll come back in with some brighter colors. Gangsta Bubba Gumbo, you can't paint right now? What'd you do, drink too much? Okay, we're going to grab some of that bright gold. Come back in real rapid fire. This is pure bright gold. Just being aggressive.
How you like me now? Don't fuck the style, ruthless wow. Do you wanna get your teeth knocked the fuck out? Wanna get on it like that? Well then shout.
Always highlight between the nuts, our clonian. 10-4, some bitch. Pow monkey nuts. And that's what we are doing. We're highlighting between the nuts. With this bright golds. And we're letting the wash do what it do. Mad love. He's invited to the Pats party. And let's upgrade the tempo. Let's get back to business. No falling asleep. There we go. Okay, so that's a good start right there. Let's switch over to the shoulder pad. Got some of that greedy gold back on the palette. Instantaneous. Just trying to bring in a thin layer right here. Right here in the cut. A little bit right here on the... Oh, let's get some more right here. And this is just the this is the mid-tone. This is the mix of the two golds, the bright gold and the mid-tone. Just setting up a good base. Cleaning up the slop. Bringing more of the brighter gold in as we go for a quick little highlight. Rapid fire. There we go. Just give us a little bit more depth there. Canuck Vapor says, I'm loving the Death Watch. Thanks, brother. Okay, let's get right here on this on the Knuckle Dusters. There we go. Quick highlight. Bring that luster back out.
Excellent!
Thank you for the follow, Dr. Killjoy. We're not going to worry about anything behind the shields, except maybe this plate right here on his foot. Okay, now let's do the eagle. Or actually the headpiece real quick. Here's some of the bright gold right here. Let's get the skull. There we go. Okay, eagle time. Caw-caw! Ravenclaw. Try to hold the right angle. Here we go. You gotta take your time with this one though, because it's so big. So that's greedy gold right there, mixed in with a little bit of the new gold or the bright gold. And you gotta just come in at the right angle. Oh my god, I gotta take this glove off because I'm about to fuck this model up. So some thin paint right here. And we're just trying to focus on the flats of the wing. Wipe out some of the staining we did earlier, but not all of it. And it is thin, so it's gonna mute out as it dries. Okay, real quick, that's rapid fire. It's wet. Oh. Wrong playlist, wrong button. Just quick rapid fire. We're gonna bring some of that new gold back in, and it's gonna start coming up. It's gonna start looking right here in a second. You'll see. Okay, so fast. Now we're gonna move on to silver. Aaron says, don't forget the top of the helmet. Yeah, we gotta do that top of the helmet. Gangster Bubblegummo says, tell me the color sequence of the heat gun effect, please. I'm not gonna tell it to you. I have literally dozens of videos about it. You can go to my video archives like everyone else. Not to mention I've done it 3 or 4 different ways, so. Okay, so let's find our bright silver from Army Painter, because now we're about to, there we go, take it to the next level, as it were. So right now we're just getting some silver mixed in with the bright gold. And for the heat scoring, it's literally any color you want to use. It's literally just, I think it's like, I want to say brown, red, purple blue, I think, if I was guessing, top of my head. So here's some silver mixed in. And we're going to have to bring some wash back in. You'll see. It's but subtle. So I'm just kind of dragging the colors in over the top. It's easy. We're just going to drop a highlight along the edge of this thing real quick. There we go. Give ourselves a quick one. While the eagle dries, before we do another quick wash on it, drop some highlights on these skulls. Let's take some of that silver. Do a quick exclamation point right here. 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 Just real subtle, you know, like you're not going crazy here. Thin down just in the centers. Almost a glaze. All right, so now let's pull out the wash so I can show you this technique. Gangsta Bubba Gumbo. You didn't want to leave the stream to go to YouTube. It's fine. You're still going to want to watch the videos because I feel like we have a live video on it. I have a really old YouTube video on it I did way back in the day. I'm just washing the brush real quick, guys. And then I'm going to show you a little wash tech. Okay, so on this eagle, I'm going to take some of the black wash. We still have it out. And I'm going to just selectively add it to these recesses in the eagle's wings. So we're creating contrast by making the bright areas bright, but now by also going to making the dark areas darker. See, this is a very selective wash. We're not going crazy. We're literally only hitting the recesses. Best we can. Let that seal up. Same thing while we have the washout. We're going to go over these nuts one last time. Upgrade them. Helping us maximize our contrast. Oh no, our red is jacked up. There we go. Fixed. Okay, so that's some rapid fire action. I'm still not going. I mean, so we're still taking it. We're taking it to the next level, but we're not going to go crazy here. Hell yeah, Aaron Bang. Gotta upgrade these nuts. Okay, so while we have it in our hand, let's just go in there and reinforce some of these washes we did earlier around the edges to just create a nice border between the two colors. And this is where wash can be your friend. We're selectively washing again. Okay, I'm happy with that. All right. Eyes on these skulls, and then we're going to do some weather in here in a second. Oh no, let's do the skull. Let's detail out the skull on his shield. So we're going to grab some brain matter from Army Painter, or brain matter beige. I love this color. And I think I also have was I not using bright gold a second ago? What the fuck? What golds was I using? Oh, I must just put it over there. I'm looking for, here we go, skeleton bone. Skeleton bizzle. Mofo Dino says, have you thought about starting these streams like in older YouTube videos? We give it a color breakdown. You know, the problem is like I'm pretty organic with the way I do these. You know, so I have thought of such things. I have, but the thing is, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna do half the time before I do it. I'm not a scientist. I literally look and then I find them. But I would love to. I love to increase the quality of anything I do at all times. I think it was I used greedy gold and bright gold is what I did. All from Army Painter. So let's get some of this skeleton down. Get rid of all this metallic water. So this is skeleton. We're gonna make a thin coat right here, kind of a glaze. And once we finish this skull, we'll do some cool ass airbrushing. Just bringing a quick glaze in. Kind of rough. Blocking it in, not going too crazy here. Brain matter beige from the Army Painter. Alright, so now we're going to take some of that brain matter beige, mix it in with our skeleton color, our skeleton bone. Another glaze, a little bit less water this time, a little bit more aggressive here. Just emphasizing the crossbones here. And now let's sketch it in. Boom. You can take it as far as you want, but we're gonna let that ride. Now we're gonna pull out that silver we've been playing with, and we're gonna paint his eye in. And we're also, I decided these are gonna be silver too. We'll bring a wash in around them in a minute. Alright, it's doing its thing. While we have this silver in our hand, I just realized I want to do something on the power fist. Quick highlights right here on the fingers. rapid fire. Nothing crazy. Easy. Too easy. There we go. Sketching it all in. Letting some of our antiquing ride. Make that metal a little bit more interesting. Chrono says, I know you did a video on the favorite colors from each maker, but I noticed you're not much in a GW user. What's the reason why? No, I like GW, it's just they're not the best. I use the best products. Like, I do use some GW products. I use Flash Gets Yellow, Troll Slayer Orange. Like, I mean, I pick out the best stuff. If somebody else has a better product, I use that. So, I mean, that's why I put that list out. Okay, so now I'm going to set it down for a minute. And I'm gonna actually want to do one last thing. I'm gonna take this base brush right here, okay, guys? I'm gonna take some of this steel we have, this bright metal, and I do want to do I'll see if I can do a little dry brush right here, right in the center of that script. That's what I was looking for. That's all I wanted. Upgrade it. Upgrade it. Okay. So now I'm happy with that. Got to do a little bit more washing on this guy's eye. But we got some good... Get rid of this. We got some good edge highlights established on this black. Now it's time to pull out our weathering system. You know what? I might actually use some GW gem effects because I feel like these are camera lenses because he's got a view screen in there. But I'll do that later. So let's do it, guys. I'm going to do some gangster weathering here. So we're going to turn the compressor on real quick. I'm Nurgle. This model is just some shit that Mike Haspel made. It's not even... It's like a... Pretty sure it's an Assault Marines... Pretty sure it's an Assault Marines body. And Death Watch Captain... Or Death Watch Veteran face. Random Veteran shoulder pad. And I think he made sure I got a Death Watch shoulder pad and backpack. Or a Captain's backpack. I literally think this is literally 2 Death Watch parts. And then this was a Space Wolf Power Fist that we shaved down the icons on. Literally, Mike Haspel made this. I just glued it together. So while the compressor's engaged, let's clean our paintbrushes, metallic off our paintbrushes. Oh, is that the Vanguard? Is that the Vanguard upgrade sprue from the Deathwatch box plus the Space Wolf Power Fist? Thanks, I'm Nurgle. I appreciate it, man. From the is that from yeah, that was from Deathmask. That's what I think, right? While the compressor's doing its thug life, I want to bring a little bit of this black before it dries up. Just a little bit more back in here. Create the definition between the gold and the silver. Let that seal up. Okay. Maybe a little drop on the lens now. Okay. Fabules. Just running some water through the airbrush. And then we're going to use, I'm going to try to see if I can locate my rusty orange. No, yellow rust. Where's my orange brown from secret weapon though? Here we go. I got a little orange rust right here. So as usual, we're going to put a little flow improver in the pot. It's in there now. And I'm going to dig in. There we go. Looking for another paintbrush. We're going to pull some orange rust out of this pot. If I think I have some in here still. Oh no, is it dried up? Oh no. Okay, we're not using this color. We're out. What else do we have? Do I have maybe some Vallejo orange? Yeah, I got some Vallejo orange brown. Yeah, we got some. We have worm sign. Alright, so we're just going to slide this in here.
Have you paid your dues, Jack? Yes, sir, the check is in the mail.
Arclonian, congratulations, brother. Still one more name. Your blacks look amazing, brother. I need to get a little bit more of this inside the pot, though. We're real watery right now. Oh, I'm just making a mix. Okay, I think we're good. This'll work. This'll ride. Okay, let's see what we can't do here. Couple of. So this is what I want. I want to carefully get some burnout right here, okay? We're real thin still. I don't like that. Need to be a little thicker for this, but we'll make it work. So I'm carefully walking some of this up this side of the jump pack. We're doing air right now. Air, air, air. A little bit of paint. Air, air, air. Air, 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 air. A little bit something like that. Back into here. Slide in. Air, 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 air. Air, air, air. Paint, paint. Air, air, air. Paint, paint, paint. Air, air, air. There we go. We're just letting it ride, okay? We're going to just keep walking it in. Get a little bit of this exhaust. A little bit of carbon scoring, as it were. Top down now. This is where you want to make sure you don't get it on his back of his legs by accident. So I'm using my finger. Something like that. Air, 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 air. Air, air. Paint, air, air, air. Paint, 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 paint. Air, air, air. Little paint right here. So we got a little bit on his hand, which I didn't want to do, but I said I was going to weather that hand out anyway, so I'm fine with that. Which I'm fine with. Which I bet you if I didn't want it there, I bet I can get rid of it right now. Because it's so thin. Alright, so a little bit of scoring. Feeling that. Alright. Now you can actually go in. Even though it's already black, I'm going to take Raven Black now, which I believe is right. That is orange-brown SPS. And now we're using some Raven Black from Militaire because it airbrushed as well. Just a little bit right here. And what we're going to do is just focus down on inside right here. Like that. Okay, that's it. We're going to clean the airbrush now. Just run some water through it. And I'll show you what we do next. Just putting the Gutsy Sage. What's up, man? We're just putting the airbrush away in its shot glass with cleaner in it. Okay. Now, we're going to have to do a little sponging. Oh no, did my super glue literally spill? Yep. Classy. Okay, so we got a little sponge right here that we're going to do some chipping effects with. We're going to pull out that that bright metal that we're using. And I'm actually going to do something kind of weird. I'm going to dip it in some wash media, some of our black wash, just to darken it up. Okay, so now it's much darker. Squeeze some of the water out of the tip of that sponge. Okay, here we go. Just dropping some of that off on the edge of this. And this is like a rapid fire, like just get 1,000 of these guys done with an interesting effect trick that I picked up over the years. So that way you don't have to paint any detail inside the exhaust vents. Like that way you can just do it with, nug it out with an airbrush. And you get a little bit of chipping on the edges. And all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, that's mad realistic, you know? And then you can brighten up the metal just a little bit if you want. And it gives you a texture. And now here's a cool trick. So now we have some aggressive chipping right there. Now all you got to do, if you want to keep going with it, is you can decide, like you can decide the narrative. It's that easy. So what we're gonna do is you can decide how much rest, how much build up is there. So I'm gonna take some, but I'm not gonna go too hard into paint. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some Raven Black again, and I'm gonna take that Raven Black and I'm gonna speckle it back in just a little bit. So this is black now. There we go. Black. See that? Just black. That simple. And so, but like what I'm to that point I was making, you can use like other rust colors. You can go crazy. You can add so much in there. It's like whatever you want. But like for this guy, I want to keep it kind of subtle. I don't want to go too crazy. Where I do want to introduce a little bit of more weathering though is his intake fans. So what I want to do is I want to take a little bit of Rizzo Rust. I'm just gonna pull a little bit out on my thumb. And I am gonna drop some of this in these vents right here. Like so. And it's gonna be very muted when it dries. So it's gonna be more dirty than rusty when it dries. And you can now take this and you can add some in here if you want to, just to punch it up a notch. Like basically this guy's putting some work in on this jump pack. Like the jump pack is getting used, like, you know, his armor's not all rusted, but his jump pack is. Like, I feel like there's just a stream of bullshit coming out of this constantly. Heat, exhaust, condensation, you know, because of all the rapid cooling and heating. So we'll let all that dry inside of there, and it'll be very muted down. You can already see, look at the front. It's already super almost in the background now. Well, we were out of focus, I'm sorry. They're not rusty, iron-headed. They're dirty. But they mute out. They're just dirty. They're just dirty vents. Let this shit dry back here. And since I do have some black wash, you could get a little. You could actually let them mingle, dirty it up a little bit more. Putting that black wash to use today. Tight. Cool little fade. I'm with that.
Excellent!
Gaz Gaming. Okay, we'll let this guy dry. We'll go back to the whip gallery. Just taking a look, inspection. I'm digging it. You can take this model as far as you want, but get your guys' uploads, exclamation point show. Let's see what you're doing. Work in progress, as we'll do that for a little bit. But recap today. Edge highlights. We showed you some easy tricks to getting those blacks popping. We showed you actually what like a real easy tabletop standard was. Then we did some gold highlights. Highlighted this red and this skull. Did his eyes. Did his eagle. Then we came back here and used our airbrush and did some interesting scorches, like some carbon scoring, some just build up on his exhaust vents, or sorry, on his thrusters. So he's jumping around, being just an asshole all day, every day, make it a little interesting. So that's where we're at. Cool. Set them down, see what you guys are working on. And I'm going to clean this real quick. And I think my other paintbrush has metal on it too. Little Masters brush soap, I believe. What it's called. All right. Oh no, don't fall watch, Captain. I love you, dog. Okay, let's see what the situation is. In the whip gallery. Okay, where we at? We're at Sky 5-6 and Dirty Dark. Sky 5-6, Death Company work in progress. We're going to start there. Here we go. Digging it, homie. Let's pull an ancient Chinese tablet out of its cradle so I can see what you guys are saying. Captain Chaos. Let's pretend I'm going to splurge on some sable brushes. Winsor Newtons. I don't use expensive brushes. The brush you see me using 90% of the time costs $4 on Hofcraft website. Yo, I'm digging this right here. Sky, what is it? Sky 5-6? What's up, man? I don't know if I've seen the name around. Sounds familiar. I'm feeling this old school love right here. These models remind me of why I got started in 40K, like that look. Let's take a look at Dirty Dark. Working on that pano. Getting that airbrush skill. Great job on that blue, man.
Excellent.
Captain Cass, not all brushes. I mean, like, so we use Confurioso. Thanks for the follow. Keep it icy. I use like the Lowell Cornell like script liners, like or the short script liners. I get them. I buy like 20 at a time, bro, and I just use my brush cleaner. And then when they don't work anymore, I just get rid of them, bro. They're like $4. Like all these models you see me paint, like all that extra detail, I'm using a $4 paintbrush. Digging this blue, very vibrant. If he's still in the stream, how can I improve? He asks. Oh, well, you gotta nug out that detail, homie. I mean, you're not even. I can't even answer that question. Start actually doing the details, and then we'll get back to it. Dirty Dark. You know better. You got to do some edge highlighting. You got to get those. You got to get that look. Do a quick refresh. Dirty Dark is working on a little dragon. Oh, I like the wings. Look at that fade. Gilly 2319. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, SPS knows the truth. Exclamation point paintbrush. That's the brush I use. You can go to Halfcraft, literally do a search. You'll find it on there. Dirty Dark doing his work. Here's Nick P1, some terrain, infinity terrain. Nick P1, I haven't seen you post in a while. Now the script liner is the long bristle one. You can get the one you see me using right now is not the script liner. It's just a standard 18-0. Nick P1, you paint this? Where you at? Well, Nick P1, this looks great. I'm glad you posted. I haven't seen you in a minute. Dirty Dark. He's blowing us up. Oh, he loves the purples. Pulling out his airbrush. I can see it. I think on Hopcraft you can get like a set of 5 brushes. Oh, Nabs, loving the stream, dude. Picking up some awesome tips. Appreciate it, Nabs. Welcome to the show, homie. Get those yo dogs, brother. There's like a deal they run for like 50% off on Hopcraft. Just check it out, bro. Like it's literally get $50 and just drop it on those brushes. And you'll be and like literally you set up for like 2 years. Been out and about recently, Nick P1. Great job on that Infinity Terrain. Dirty Dark. Great job. Arclonian. Let's see the the robots are almost done. Oh yeah. Not playing games today. So Nabs has just joined the pants party, guys. Welcome him with some pants, please. I love these robots, man. Great job. Let's Hero Chris again. Doing some work. RB Scott. Dragon. Teabagger. Arcos. Let's do a refresh. Let's take a look at Hero. Here's Hero Chris, work in progress. Oh yeah. Looking good, homie. There it is, Nabs TV. What's up, man? Still want my name. I love this skin tone, man. Great work on that build up. Here's a close up. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. This is a scary ass model. Crafty in the house. Yeah, this model is, man, what is that from? That shit is terrifying. RB Scott, first, it looks amazing, by the way, Heroes Chris. But RB Scott says, first mini, secretly easy blue. Oh, yeah, bro. I see a lot of techniques here, man. I love the techniques. Shit, clip hot nose. Not at all. Is it, hold on, is this the piece of dust right here that, who's the one who was having a hard on for this piece of dust, I think? Is it this he was talking about? Because that's actually paint on my lampshade. Is this what he was talking about? I think it's exclamation point paintbrush. Darklands. Thank you, Hero Chris. RB Scott, second mini, yellow, secretly easy. Oh, yeah. Are you saying you watch my tutorials? Yeah, RB, what are these? What are these from? Is it? Are you looking at this, Aaron Bang? This right here? That's paint. Paint is on everything. I've got wall-to-wall plastic in this motherfucker. Big Rozer in the house. TabletopGaming.com says, no, he was talking about what you lean forward, the lamp casts a shadow on your forehead and you can't see. What? The lamp. You guys are the literal most difficult people to stream for. You and Aaron Bang. Gangsta Bubba Gumbo. Let's take a look at Dragon. Legolas front just finished. Oh yeah, there he is. Raha, thank you for the sub. You're a legend. Welcome to the crew. Enjoy the emotes, and welcome to the pants party. Shoshi's minis. Oh, hey, what's up? Shoshi in the house. You gonna be at Adepticon next week? As we're showing off, doing some whip. Great job on this, my man. Dragon, you crushing it. Viking Teabagger, let's take a look at these Nurgle demons. You know how I feel about Nurgle. TabletopGamer.com says, Kenny, can't see it when you're looking up, but it shows up when you... Oh my God. I don't care anymore. We're not talking about dust anymore. TabletopGamer.com. Paul. Does it affect anything? Rocinante says, what's a good cover yellow? Finding that Army Painter Demonic Yellow takes a zillion coats. Dude, all yellow takes a zillion coats, man. This is what it is. Tis what it is. Get an airbrush. Great job on this Nurgle. Let's take a look at my man Arcos.
Have you paid your dues, Jack?
Kelvra.
Yes, sir. The check is in the mail.
Max, congratulations on the redemption. Enjoy the gift bag, my man. Yes, Jabil knows. I'm not even going to watch the VOD. I'll never know. Viking Teabagger says, how can I make the Nurgle banner tight? Did you use purple and pink? You know how I feel about those. Ray Silver says, Reaper, buckskin, pale, covers just about anything in one coat. Good yellow base. Ooh, that's good tech. I love Reapers. Yo, this model is on point, homie. First off, where are you at? You guys seeing this? Oh, Genuine Vision. One of my favorite people. Best painter on Twitch. Right there. Check him out. He posted a link. Is there an article? Is you saying that they put an article up about your Eisenhorn, maybe? There he is. Arcos. Great job, homie. This looks brilliant. It's fucking fabulous. Let's take a look at our Clonian cohort. It says it's almost done. Oh my God, look at these robots. Oh my God, I love them. That mofo Dino. Welcome to the party. I love your robots, man. I'm just blown away by them. Still one more name. I got big plans for my next two emotes once we bang out these 31 subs. All right, you can't take my plans from me. They're too good. That's awesome, Genuine. If you guys don't know who Genuine is, give him a click, give him a follow. It's crazy. Love that guy. Lots of streamers in here today. If you're a streamer, say hi. Let's do some refreshes real quick. Let's bang through all this. Here's Arcos again. Let's take a look at this beast. Oh yeah, you know how I feel about that. Got some Nurgle in my life. Still one of my name. I'm dedicated to comboing emotes. I love this model. Okay, let's take a look at my man, Karn Chaos Marine, Gemini twins, the Yin Yang twins, and the Hizzy. Oh, I love it. I love it. Drago, I would love some some eggplant emotes. You guys can't be trusted with those though. I got something that's too good. Pitts Pilot, you also just started streaming this week. Awesome, brother. These are all the streamers. Pay attention, guys. If you guys are looking for endless content, check them all out. Still one more name knows. Eggplant, kissy face. That's my go-to. I think I texted that to him once, and he was like, I don't know how to respond to this. Great job on that, Karn. 90s Banshee X-Arc work in progress. Who painted this? Someone needs to claim this work, or I'm just going to claim it for myself.
Have you paid your dues, Jack? Yes, sir. The check is in the mail.
Apothis UK, congratulations on that redemption. Enjoy that gift bag. They're not going to ship out until I get my Gamers Grass in. They sent a big box last week, but you know it's overseas. So once I get that, I can send all that gift bag stuff out. The Gamers Grass on point. Chinkuza says, "How's it goes? It goes good, my man. We're doing what we do, just doing some show and tell." Oh, Rocinante, there he is. This is you. Great job on this Banshee X-Arc. Just doing some thug life. Painting black. Secret Leezy. Painting the watch captain so Mike Haspel doesn't have to paint it. You know, we're all moving, going over to Chicago this week. I think Rob's leaving Tuesday. I'm leaving Wednesday. I think Haspel's leaving Sunday. So, and I think Jason's leaving Wednesday night. Maybe Thursday. I don't know. So basically, we're going to have a weird schedule that I'm going to post up on Sunday for you guys. And we're going to be leaning heavily on our two newest members in the Longwood Network on the Big Rig Network. Keelan Prom and Ironheaded, the legendary moderator of this stream. Rocinante, great job on those reds, man. I love that OG flare. Twinner, Wood Elf Adepticon display board. Oh, nice. Feeling it. How many of you guys going to Adepticon? Give me some Scary Terries. Single Scary Terry if you're going to Adepticon. And I do love this display board, Twinner. Good job here. Let's get through it all, guys. Oh my God. Rocinante, you noob. JP Gray. Johnny August. Frost Fiend. Hero Chris, let's do a refresh. Here we go. Con Furioso. Oh, yeah. You know I'm going to love me some Death Company Dreadnoughts, brother. So, Drago, check. Snapper Steve, check. Jack of Clubs, check. Still one more name, check. James Stay Stealth, check. Liz, check. Chaos, check. I'm Nurgle, not a check. Sad Face, Insult, Dirty Dark. And JP's going. Army Roger, oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to get Hi, My Name Is stickers. You guys should, and put your screen names on them, so when I see you, I know who you are. Instead, it's going to be this. Hey, my name is Kenny, and you're going to say, my name is John. I'll be like, okay, who are you? And you're like, oh, I post on the internet handle. So just get some name tags. And also, don't be shy, guys. Come up, say hi. Handies and hugs. I got a handy and a hug for everybody. Loving it. We're going to skip that Banshee. JP Gray nugged out a face. Let's see. Ooh. I'm with that. Bilbo Swaggin says, are you doing a sneak? Why do you keep asking me that, Bilbo Swaggins? I said no last time. No, I'm not. I have a we have a schedule. I think he thinks I'm lying to him, and then I'm gonna do this sneaky stream, and he's gonna miss it. No, I promise. There's not gonna be a sneaky stream. Wooder will be there in spirit. Aaron Bang says, blew my wad at LVO. So did I. That mofo Dino gave the best handies at LVO. That's a fact. Aaron Bang. That's exactly what happened to you, Aaron Bang, at LVO. Yeah, I'm Nurgle. Handies and hugs all weekend. Great job, JP Gray. Johnny August, Bane Warrior. Let's take a look at it. Oh, yeah. I love this model. Is this a War Machine model? What is this? Sapper Steve. There's a schedule up right now. Why do you guys not look at the schedule? Exclamation point. Network. It's pinned to the top. And this Sunday, the new schedule goes out for next week. So is this War Machine? Does anyone know? Bilbo Swaggins. I love you. Chinkuza. Just threw up one of my whips. Alright, dog. I'm trying to get to it. Alright, someone tell this guy. Johnny August. I love it. Phosphine. Ignore those. Ignore the nose. It's getting repainted. Alright. I'll ignore it. Ooh, I love that light. I love that. Working on that gangster-ass Night Lord's tech. Great whip. War Machine. I knew it. Chaos Gundam says, have you tried any Wicked colors or other brands of candy colors? Nope. I have not. Frost Fiend working on the lightning game again, is that what he's saying? Oh, yeah. You know, I love that lightning tech. TabletopGamer.com. Didn't you just resub the other day, Paul? God. You're so ridiculous. That's TabletopGamer.com, guys. Another streamer. Give him a click, give him a follow. And then he holds down the late night shift for the Canadians. Jacket Club's painting? God, barely. I can barely. See, like, I'm actually really good at remembering people's names. I've worked really hard at it. This is what fucks me, though. Is that you see how I basically remembered all your guys' handles? And now I have to remember another name to go with a handle? My brain is not so smart sometimes. And it's going to short it out. Great job. Hero Chris again. And Pitts Pilot, thanks for the sub, brother. Enjoy the emotes, my man. Welcome to Pants Party. Oh my god, isn't that the Slanesh Keeper Secrets, alternate Keeper Secrets over there that's marketed? Like, I've seen it before in person, and it's an amazing model. Tabletop Gamer is like a sub every day. The Laylee, what's up? Do you think that coloring metallics with other paints and painting them would be a good way to paint metallics? Coloring metallics with other paints. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, that works. I mean, yeah. But there's other systems. I think that you can get a metallic medium from Vallejo. Like, lots of companies make metallic mediums. But yeah, you literally can do a couple of drops of red and silver, and now it's red silver. You know, I mean, it's metallic red. It's not that. It's not science. But yes, you can. And I guess the best piece of advice I can give is be brave. Yes, so clutch. Okay, Nick P1. Let's do a refresh.
Red, white, and blue.
Buddha Van Assadonk, Bubba Lubba Dub Dub. Mark of the Beast donation, brother. Much love, homie. Okay, here we go. Here's the last three. Nick P1, Heresy Wolves. Love you, Nick P1. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Solid airbrushing work. Great attention to detail. I love what you're doing here. Yeah, they sell a tint. That's right, Jacket Clubs. Flickster says that being gangster doesn't suit tabletopgamer.com. Everyone can be a little OG on some days of the week, I guess. Tabletopgamer.com's OG day is Fridays. Artificer tint set. Word. Lately, take a look at that. That's what people are saying. Great job on this. Chinkuza. Yo, why don't we have a whip from Ironheaded? He's working on them Gillimans. Chinkuza. Oh, yes. You know I love me some rat tails. Gross. Twinner. Well, welcome to when you fly into Chicago. You start driving around the city, you're going to be like, well, I wasn't prepared for this. Ironheaded, you better upload that Robute Gilliman. Solid work here, Chinkuza. Captain Chaos, cheap brushes for the win. Yep. Those are some cheap brushes. Because Ironheaded is working on tile today, you can't pull out your cell phone and take a picture? Twinner's freaking out. That's true, Jacket Clubs. No, Chicago's not bad. I mean, there's parts of any major city that you don't want to be in, but no, I've just had a lot of Canadian friends I've gone through Chicago with, and they're just like, this place is kind of a dumpster compared to Canada. I was like, I feel like you can say that about most of what's going on around here. Like, Hollywood is just straight dumpster. Like, all right, fine. All right, let's close down the show and tell. We got some time left, guys. So let's pull out some colors, see where we're at. Getting the obesity cradle. I mean, like, who's gonna win the dumpster award between Hollywood and or LA? And I mean, there's parts of LA that aren't even bad at all, though. Like, all right. So here's let's do that. Let's do this recap again. Yep, ancient Chinese. Woo! That was a close call, Mr. Watch Captain. Let's get the light, a little bit better light here. All right, so recap. This is where we're at. We took them to basically exactly tabletop standard, and then we threw some extra effects on them, some extra edge highlights, and now it looks pretty good. Feeling that. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna sacrifice the ancient Chinese tablet stand and replace it with this discarded coffee cup from 3 days ago. We're gonna pull out our, where the hell is my texture tool? You know, I always use this texture tool and then I lose it. There we go. So we're gonna pull out, we just did a video on this, but since we're talking about it, I'm gonna have to put some Vallejo pumice on this guy's base.
Have you paid your dues, Jack? Yes, sir, the check is in the mail.
Congratulations on that, brother. So we're gonna take some Vallejo Dark Earth with our GW texture tool, and we're just gonna put it on this base. And we just did a tutorial about stuff like this, I think, maybe. I'll tell you what, the texture tool, not as effective as a shitty paintbrush, but it doesn't ruin your paintbrush, so. Because they all have like kind of an ashy gray blue base. This is Mike Haspel's army with a little bit of snow. So what I do is I paint them, give them a heavy dry brush after I wash them, bring them back to the grays. Luckily, the texture tool is double-sided, so it does have like a smaller side. There we go. So you can like pile this up over the rock right there that he's standing on. Pow. And I think the trick with this stuff is like you definitely want to like kind of pat it so you get some texture like this. There we go. There's a little bit in front of his foot we still need to get back into cut. Vallejo Dark Earth, ladies and gentlemen. That dries in about 30 minutes. Hard, totally hard. JS, or am I looking at it right? Cat Terp. Thanks, man. Did what we could. Some pretty simple techniques. If you go back to the VOD where we did the airbrushes on Tuesday, compared to how we just cut in some gangster ass highlights today, it's black is actually, you know, I always talk about black sucks, but it's not that big a deal. It's more of a joke. It's more of like it's annoying. You know the reason I don't like black is because I don't think it looks good. I think like in real life it's real dope and intimidating. Memoir, thanks for the cheer, by the way. I think in like real life, like that's how I'd want my armor to look. Like if I was like a baller ass dude with some sick fucking armor, black and gold trim, I'd be nothing looks doper. But in miniature world, you need things need to be bright, man. Like, and that's my big problem is like as cool as it looks, the guy is still this fucking small, man. And so when you know when you got all your guys laid out and all your stuff is really dramatic blacks and golds or reds or whatever, cool. But that guy's army is pink and purple, and that guy's army is red. So you're just immediately drawn to the red, the blues, the bright colors. Like so, I try to steer away from dark colors when I do miniatures. Period. feeling this guy though. I'm happy with it, and this is all based. That's secret weapon tech, man. We can try to do a. We'll let it ride. I don't give a fuck. This only needed to be tabletop standard, so I'm fucking fine with it. Like, I might do a gem effect on this eye right here and these lenses once we're done matting it, but I ain't even care anymore. My number one priority now is just to make sure there's no pumice drying on the rim. Set it down. Chilling. We have anything else we can work on? Oh, we can show off Inquisitor Great Facts. Anybody just tuning in? We did black last week. Speaking of golds, reds, and blacks, this Inquisitor, she does look good, but she only looks good because the camera's 3 inches away from her. 6, I lied. She's only tight because that one phenomenon. On the tabletop, your eyes are just gonna miss her. You're not even gonna see her. Yep. I'm biased as shit, bro. If I'm the paint judge and be like, nope, nope, nope. Bright green, got it. You're the winner. But yeah, this is what we did for Rob. This is also for our Adepticon team, but I painted her extra special for Rob. We did the alternate color scheme. Go to source mode if you want to see what she looks like. We did the blacks with the golds and the power. It's the power colors, right? To get that contrast. Since the black is behind everything, it's not so bad. But she has this cape that really, with the layers inside of here, it really seals the deal. So I was okay with that. It's definitely my favorite model I've painted in years. This model right here. It reminds me of all the detail of like Eisenhorn, like the 54mm one that Genuine just did. She has all the detail that guy has, but she's barely as big as my thumb. Like, GW's bringing that heat, man. Snapper Steve. Giveaway success from Tuesday. Don't you just want a top donator and kind of screw Robbie B? No, of course not. Rob paid for this. Don't get it twisted. He bought me a drink. Yep, so I'm happy with her. I mean, don't get me wrong, it cuts into my business model, but she wasn't in the queue. Like, so, you know, this is a business, so we plan things. Like, we don't just make things up as we get to them. Like, we were planning on giving away the models we gave away this month, and obviously on Tuesday we're finally going to come back around to the Seekers, to our Heralds that we painted all those months ago together, where you guys picked every color that we chose. Like, you guys voted on every single color. And so we finally get to come back, give these girls away. You guys literally are the best color theorists out there. Like, I just love the colors you guys picked. I still actually have to do a little bit of behind the scenes work on these girls, because like you can see, like, she is only highlighted on one side. Eyes aren't done. Base isn't done. Ice Slayer, great name, brother. Keep it icy. And of course, so we're gonna give away all 4 in one giveaway on Tuesday. I have to do a little bit of work this weekend to get them finished. But the thing is like, we plan things out. Like, I might give away like my orcs. I will give away, but not for a while, because we got to give. I mean, I've got plans for next month. We've got the templates coming in. Then the month after that, we gotta go. We gotta revisit some stuff. I mean, it's 9 to 5 up in the Beats Lab out here, homie. Definitely, Aaron Bang. Clip eye. That's the thing about Greyfax that keeps her together. This cape is which makes me happy about the black. If I'd done this cape any other color, I wouldn't be happy with this model. It wouldn't have any pop whatsoever. But it's the same type of black. This is that secret weapon tire black workup. Would Van Hasseldunk. I don't expect the Slanesh to be a blockbuster like the Angel Knight. These are very selective models. They're collectible for sure. But like they're very limited in their use. The Mofo Dino. No, we have Inspector Mech, Gobface Killer, Old Rusty Bastard, Raekwon. We got like all the Wu-Tang members, dude. Gobface Killer. Yeah, but this top D Tyner is about to run out. We got to pull a dice. We got to do a dice roll for the top donator. And then we got to pass this. I'm very excited about today, guys, because today is the first day we're going to be handing off to Keyline Prime in this Long War Convoy. The scroll work is indeed sculpted. Aaron Bang, I did not freehand that shit. No doubt. So this is a lot of exciting things are about to happen, guys. In about 42 seconds, we'll begin the excitement. So it looks like my man, that mofo Dino is going to get to roll these dice. About 29 seconds.
And his name is John C.
Nope. So Wouter Van Asseldunk says he wants to roll the
You
dice.
gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh. You gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
Wouter Van Asseldunk did a last second play. I'm sure to update in a second. I'm sure he did his math right. Revolio Clockworth is counting down, guys. It's 44 seconds on the clock. When Revolio is zero.
His name is John C.
See, I knew that was gonna happen. Wooter, did you donate enough, Wooter? It hasn't updated yet. I'm wondering if you did your math wrong. You did not quite 60. Did you do another donation earlier in the stream? Were you not trying to nab it, Wooter? Were you just thug life in it? No, there you are. 3 hours ago, you did $30. What did you switch payment types on me?
I say I'm 1,000,000%. That is better than 100%.
1,000,000%.
1,000,000%.
Woo.
I think I have to look back. There it is. Okay, yes, he did it.
And his name is John C.
You guys are insane. I feel like Wooter is going to take it, though. So, but this is the thing. Revolio Clockworth resets, so people are now trolling you guys. We might have to do a limit on resets. Nah, I don't care. So you guys can troll away. I'm a welcome trolling. But it just took a second to update. It's just Streamlabs. Hey, best type of trolling in the world is that you keep giving me $1. Like I'm not gonna complain about that. It literally does not affect me negatively in any way. See, what you're really doing is trolling poor Wouter Van Asseldunk, who's on the edge of his seat like, no, I must win it. So you guys are being mean to him. So, Revolio is spoken. Wouter Van Asseldunk is the top D. Gets to keep all his Yo-Dogs. Everyone gets to keep their Yo-Dogs. Memnor, thanks for the cheer. And spend those Yo-Dogs, guys. Do what you do. But You guys know that my man Wouter Van Hasseldunk gets to roll these dice. In the dice rolling game, you can win a macro mat, a triumvirate single. We have Baller Sirius, Cypher, and the new Grey Knight dude. Those are the available triumvirate singles. We have a Vallejo grab bag. We don't have a mug anymore. We're out of mugs, which is actually a grab bag of Vallejo paints. And Hobbies Delight gift bag and $30-something in Yo Dogs. So you can get anything you want practically. So I'm going to roll this dice from a man right now. There, Macro Matt. Congratulations, my brother. There it is. That's the one people have been trying to win. Big shout out to my man Wouter Van Hasseldunk taking home the macro map by tablewar.com for photographing your miniatures at that next level. Show that man some love. You earned it, homie. Mark it. This St. Patrick's Day. Wouter Van Hasseldunk got the macro mat. All right, guys. We're about to do some...
I say I'm 1,000,000%. That is better than 100%.
1,000,000%.
1,000,000%.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Love you, homie. 1 second. We are getting ready to do the Thug Life. We are finding Key. Making sure he's online. Making sure our host mechanic works. Don't go anywhere, guys. I'm about to give you specialized instructions. So this is a big deal, guys. All right, here's what's up. My man Keelan Prime. He is the newest member of the Long War Network. He is on the Big Rig Network, guys. This is the first day he's taking the backdoor position covering for Slow Fuse Gaming. So this is going to be the biggest raid he's had in the figurines community. This has never happened for him before. So let's make this real special for him, guys. Okay? Big love, my man. Doom Gunny, thank you for that. Of course, thank you for that donation, that Mark of the Beast donation. I think I'm behind though. Orc Pride. My man Orc Pride. Mark of the Beast donation. Appreciate it, homie. Much love. All the donation matters. But listen, guys. This is going to be special, man. Let's blow his mind. He's never been rated like this before within the community. Let's go over there. Hit him with all the love, guys. All the emotes. All the fucking just... Let's make this special for my man on the Big Rig Network today. And I will see you guys back on Tuesday. New schedule posted on Sunday. I'm Nurgle. No, sometimes the animation doesn't work from Revlo. I don't know why. All right, guys. You guys got your instructions. We're gonna flip the screen in 15 seconds roughly. It's gonna happen.
Fists. Mark 4 is like, it's kind of good, but Mark 3, way need him. Or am I saying do the Mark 3 stuff? No, I'm saying you go do. It is a good pain. 400, dear lord. What's up, everyone? Welcome to part 3 of our Long War Convoy. How is everyone doing? Alright. What's up there? Going on. Edit. Everyone should be able to use it. Enabled,
All day.
Yeah.
All day. All day. Yo, Streamlabs
Anyways,
is
what's up, everyone?
definitely
How y'all doing?
faking the host results. I mean, but like it showed up from his deep bot that I hit him with 392. Like, what's going on?
I don't know. They're dicking stuff. A lot of software people are dicking around with stuff.
Like, yeah, I mean that's insane. Because obviously we didn't have 400 people. Like, we didn't have 350 the other day either. Like,
Excellent.
Yeah. But he's got 200 now, and it's changing too.
like,
Freaking strange.
it is. Yeah, it's definitely being twitchy. Yeah, we only capped out at like 265-ish today, so there was definitely no 400 motherfucking people.
It's St. Patrick's Day, man.
But but it said 394 is what I hosted him for.
Okay. I don't think it actually, when they go over, remember if they're AFK, I don't think it gives him credit until they actually speak.
Like, I mean, but it must give on-screen credit, like as if they all migrated.
Yeah. I think what it does is it counts what you have in your room, and that's the stream alert number. But when it gets to
Wedge.
whoever
Welcome.
you're hosting, it only gives them credit for
And
active
that
people.
is the first